Valley Club, as you already know, there is no second half preview for 2024, but we already have the roadmap for 2025 with some big things happening. Changes coming to Battleworld that look pretty good. We have Professor X, we have a timeline for his release as well, and we got a brand new web code. So if you're ready for all of that and more, then Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day and a great holiday season. And I hope you're ready for 2025. We have a preview of what is to come. Some of the things look very, very good. Some have some big question marks. And if you do get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. Let's start this video. Brand new web code, Seasons Greetings, and for that, you get some big rewards here. Let's go claim this on the web right now. And Seasons Greeting, all one word, just redeem it and see what we get. We got 10,000 orb fragments. We have 25,000 snow globes and 250 power cores. Make sure you claim these, ladies and gentlemen. And as usual with a lot of these web codes, if he doesn't claim it the first time, make sure you keep claiming these. Remember, Seasons Greetings, all one word. Let's jump into the early 2025 sneak preview. Commanders, wow, what a year. New dimensions, new planets, and a lot of new faces that are clobbering baddies on the battlefield. We have 2025 packed with the wall-to-wall fun. We're excited to show everyone what we're working on today and take a look at behind the scenes, see what is on the way for the year of the snake. And I hope the wall-to-wall fun in 2025 is a lot more fun than things like this frozen dimension that we have going on right now. More information on each of the mountains as we get closer, but no particular order. The sneakiest of peaks heading your way into 2025. And one thing that I'm excited about, maybe not as much for the gameplay because it was pretty boring, but for the rewards, for more currency in the Battleworld store. So as we mentioned in the recent blog post, Battleworld is on a short hiatus while we work on a fantastic feedback given by the community, Players Council, envoys. Don't let Dale know his forces. Battleworld teasers are planned to resume sometime between the end of January and early February. So that's a little disappointing. I was hoping that we would get Battleworld returning towards the beginning of January. Now it looks like they have a timeline towards the end of January, but hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully when it returns, these fixes make the mode a lot more fun because it's pretty boring when it was released. What does the future of Battleworld look like? Below is what our team is currently working on during the pause. We'll be presenting results to the Players Council, envoys, and select members of the community for review. So these details may evolve or be updated entirely to ensure the best experience when everyone returns to Battleworld. So everything that they're working on could change depending on what the feedback is from the Players Council, the envoys, and whoever else from the community is reviewing Battleworld changes. So it's going to be a monthly event. Battleworld become a monthly event consisting of a 3-day siege. So I did think the Null boss fight was fun. I would like to do that more than once a month, but the other modes were not as fun. So I do appreciate this. Hopefully this is the ideal length, but I do like that they're not final with all their changes. You know, based on the feedback, this may change or not. There's gonna be a total of 4 zones per run, 3 standard zone and 1 boss zone. So this is a little different than we've had previously. Each zone has 3 to 5 total missions, to include 1 elite mission. So I don't see anything here about special missions, which was not a very fun thing. I think if they kept that special missions and gave you bonuses towards future days, or even that no boss fight, some effects that you could include, I think that would be worth it. But the way the special ops were done, associated with milestones at the time, that it is just not a good thing because that was the inefficient way to play that Battleworld. So less missions, less days, and only once a month. I think initially that seems like a positive change. They did mention the Null Shards to kind of compensate for that. Instead of doing, 4 Null boss fights a month, now you're doing 1. So it should at least up the rewards ×4. But it says the King in Black will still be the big boss you battle in Battleworld, still earn a consistent amount of Null Shards during each monthly siege. We have even more info on the exact number of shards and other details for the rewards next year, so stay tuned. So to me, that means it's not finalized yet. They're still gonna look at all this stuff, but hopefully it's all good, and hopefully they fine-tune everything, because I did think Battleworld overall had a lot of promise, but some of the details need to be ironed out. Hopefully all the details are ironed out, and it's that fun game mode that all of us wanted when we first heard about it. Right, Cosmic Crucible also looking like they're getting some changes. The team was at work creating new tech for them to reshape the battle for the Living Tribunal's judgment, juicy rewards. So here's what you can expect in 2025 during these high stakes Cosmic Crucible battles. Are they really high stakes? Just got to question that, because the currency that I have in Cosmic Crucible, I don't really have anything to spend it on. The rewards aren't that great, but I do enjoy the fun. So hopefully this adds to the fun. And hopefully we get some high stakes battles with some actual stakes here. All right, new ways to play. Along with a steady supply of new global and stage rules as testers savvy and your roster, you'll see new Crucible season with fluctuating bracket sizes. And they did experiment with that in 2024. I know we normally have those 8-man tournaments, but they had a 32-man tournament. I thought that was fun. So I like that they're going to continue to experiment with the bracket sizes, the number of stages to defeat during a given week. So right now there are 6 Crucible rooms. To me, this means there may be more, maybe less, to see what the ideal amount is. I don't think it's going to be less, because obviously they want to sell us new characters and new teams. So it may be more, and dropping back to the 6. Also tournaments, expanding brackets, roaring back in 2025. They're ready for it to duke it out with fellow commanders and big resources on the line. Hopefully this line is true, that there are really some big resources in the line, not just some Crucible credits or elite Crucible credits, which I don't think I've spent in a long time. Our community team will also be continue more fun of the 5C tournaments, where our top content creators face off in a custom Crucible tournament, while the rest of the eat snacks, steal their strategies, and celebrate the victor. So keep an eye on a Discord server for the next 5C tournament. Now, there's also going to be some changes to raids, and not just, you're not going to just be able to do one raid for the whole alliance. It does look like you're going to select it. And I think that's a good thing, because that means that no matter where you are on your roster is, you could join an alliance. If I'm reading this correctly and interpreting this correctly, it seems like you would be able to join whatever alliance, like let's say you have a little small roster, you could join a roster alliance that has all big rosters. Because you're going to select difficulty, I don't think it should matter, but that's just how I'm reading it. And we'll see how it's actually implemented. But what it says here, ready for a tougher raid challenge before the rest of your lines, or maybe your roster isn't quite powerful enough for the rest of your lines difficulty. The good news, the raid difficulty update we're clicking up is just what you're looking for. So what they say, the upcoming upgrade to the raid difficulty selector will allow each of your alliance members to select the preferred difficulty and the associated rewards, which is good. Like I said, to me, that means that now a larger alliance can take on someone with a smaller roster if it's implemented like I'm assuming. Let me know down in the comments if that's where your mind is going, or these changes mean something else to you. That's all we're revealing for now, so be on the lookout for more details. And now about the Age of X and Professor X. So Old Man Logan's been clawing your way through the truth behind the mysterious absence of Professor X. Although we didn't want to rush a guy with retractable razor-sharp adamantium claws, we have a feeling his journey will come to an explosive conclusion the spring of 2025. So not the winter, spring sometime, and that's kind of when we get their normal Dark Dimensions announced. Now, it was assumed that Professor X would be the Dark Dimension 8 reward. Well, that went to Odin. I think things got changed. Doesn't look like it's going to be Dark Dimension also. So what it says here, Strike physicists or physics are reporting that the final push to recruit Professor X to your roster will involve a release method with 60 plus mission nodes with increasing difficulties, each with various trait requirements and mean red baddies that'll stop at nothing to prevent you from victory. So yeah, 60 plus mission nodes. I think the previous Dark Dimensions all had less than 20 each. So this is a change. So I'm not seeing Dark Dimension in my head with 60 missions. So this is probably something different. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments of what you think this means. And also keep an eye on the official blog for more details on how to unlock Professor X. And you're going to get more details towards the conclusion of the Age of X. That's all we know right now, but spring of 2025 is when we could expect Professor X to be rolling around. But like a lot of things are always something to change. All right, global milestones. Strike Commanders has risen to the occasion every time Nick Fury is called on them. No matter the mission, next year Nick Fury is calling on every single commander for special global milestones. During these big milestones, that's 3 bigs, guys. Every commander, regardless of alliance, will work together to score points and earn reward. I have no idea what all this means. I just had some big milestones. So are they updating some of these flash events and some of these challenges, or just some of these milestones Let me know your thoughts on this. I mean, some of the global milestones haven't been updated in a while, and that may be what they're looking at. All right, 77th anniversary celebration. Well, I guess that's how you pronounce that. March 2025 marks the 7th anniversary of Marvel Strike Force. This is our 6th birthday bash, was so much fun during another party. Now, there was a lot of good and bad during 2024. One of the good things, in my opinion, was a 6th birthday bash. Gave a lot of free stuff there. Details are still top secret, but this celebration is not one you want to miss. And from what I remember, they've been topping themselves each anniversary. So the 7th anniversary should be a lot better than the 6th anniversary. And this is just an appetizer, ladies and gentlemen, of what you're going to expect in 2025. The smorgasbord. We have even more on the way throughout the year. So get hungry. Check back in January for all the exciting updates heading your way in Marvel Strike Force. And this line here is a little different than what we see here. This says that please note that the information in this blog is under investigation. We suspect there will be some foul play, like with a WL, not UL. So indicates like a bird type of thing, not something amiss. Let me know what you think this means. Is this a clue to you, or is this just some snazzy lines? And based on some of the communication in the past, I could see it going either way, but let me know your thoughts. And hopefully the information in this video helps you plan out what you want to do for the remaining weeks of 2024 so you can start a strong 2025. If you got some value from this video, leave it a like. And if you want to see what are the only 10 teams that you need to win right now in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend, have a great rest of your day, and a great rest of your holidays. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.